All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mooncast podcast, aka the most bootleg podcast on the internet right now. And I'm Amr, and interesting fact about me, my balls are bigger than my dick.
Yum.
Alright. Alright. Salam alaikum, boys. It's Chris. What's poppin'?
Professional swimmer.
Alright, what's up, guys? I'm Eric. Champ 1 in Rocket League, and I play Bed Wars.
Yo, what a king. I'm Henry. I am currently in a car in a garage, and I am level 9 in Bed Wars, you fucking bitches.
You also can't stop mooning us.
Facts.
Hello, gentlemen.
I show y'all my ass daily.
I'm Frank, aka Mr. Worldwide.
But anyway, basically, we just talk about stupid shit on the internet and stupid shit that's happening in our lives. And that's basically what it is. So to start off, we got some interesting stuff with the President of the United States, Donald Trump.
President Maduro.
So,
Yeah.
Donald Trump tweeted on July 19th, 2019, just spoke at Kanye West about his friend A$AP Rocky's incarceration. I will be calling the very talented Prime Minister of Sweden to see what we can do about helping A$AP Rocky. So many people would like to see this quickly resolved. So basically, for anybody that doesn't know, A$AP Rocky, he hit a man.
Bro, we should keep him locked up for the testing album.
Facts. Facts. But anyway, man's really just got arrested, and now we're trying to get him free. And
Yeah.
Fun fact: after this tweet was posted, the prosecutor managed to add more time to Rocky's prosecution.
Yo, bro, fucking,
They really don't want to
My
let him go.
fucking god. They don't.
Yeah.
fucking Swedes, am I right?
He's just... like,
Hold on, what did he do? What did
I
A$AP do?
he hit a man.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, my
Alright.
entire thing
That's
just
it.
cut out very badly.
Some
Yo,
druggy
he's
drunk
A$AP.
guy was just like fucking with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever, I guess. Hopefully he gets out soon, because it's kind of stupid that they're holding him for this
Bro,
long
he's
for
great to
something
That
so
test
simple.
album, bro. Straight up,
And-
he should not be released.
Imagine if this man's gets extradited.
Yo, do they got the guillotine in Sweden? I'd love to see that.
I am,
Wait.
according to research, no.
Doesn't the most rape, like,
Checking the.
What are you talking about? No, we're cutting that out.
Is it the most rape?
no, doesn't the most rape
Is
happen
he the
in
guy who
Sweden?
made that I Believe I Can Fly song?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think that's how that works.
All right, we're gonna just move past that. Okay.
Yeah, let's just move
That
on.
was just a quick little, fun fact for the day. Next thing we're gonna talk about,
By the FBI.
very, very sad news. Belle Delphine got her Instagram taken down.
All I wanted
Man.
was a chicken wing.
I'm so sad right now, dude. Belle Delphine, dude. I can't. What can I do when, like, looking on my timeline, on my Instagram feed without seeing, Belle Delphine's, posts about her bath water and
You can just-
her
I can't go on
Bro,
fucking
anyway,
Insta
folks.
with my dick in my hand.
Facts.
Fuck!
Might as well just delete the app right now. If I'm being
Just
honest.
gonna fucking boycott Insta until she gets her fucking
On
account
Slack.
back.
On Slap, I want to drink her bathwater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna mix that with my protein
I want to
shake.
make a potion.
Facts, bro. I'm gonna.
Yo.
Yo,
Bro,
after a
can we
long
get
day
Belle
with
Delphine
gym,
with
you
that?
just gotta make
Bed
a
Wars?
I'm gonna make a
protein shake.
drought of healing, bro. Drought of healing.
Trying
Can
to
we
get a
get her to
lingering
play
potion of
Bed
strength.
Wars?
Yo,
'Cause I know
stop
Parasite
talking
Aquarium.
about Bed Wars.
you
No,
playing Bed Wars
this is
too?
the Bed Wars podcast.
Oh, you're right, guys. We
Should
only
just
talked
call it
about
the
Bed Wars
Bedcast.
in the past
The
episode.
Bed-
Honestly,
So no headcast.
that's about to be the wave.
Yo, maybe. You wanna move on?
I guess. I mean, this is a pretty quick story. I kind of want to take some
This is
time to
gonna
work
last
on it.
5 minutes.
I want to.
We're gonna be here for this fucking 6-minute long podcast. This is not a Philip DeFranco episode.
I'm just here mourning about the sad loss of Belle Delphine's Instagram account.
I didn't really
What is there
care.
to add to it?
Oh shit, yo! I just got some news. She still has a Twitter account, bro. I'm up to no good. For real, for real.
Fucking
Up to
Wait,
no,
no
he-
good.
still going on
Twitter
Twitter.
accounts.
Wait,
Up
is
to
it- is
no
her-
good, bro. Yo, her her Twitter account, at Belle Delphine, bro.
Is your Pornhub account still up?
Oh, we're sponsoring now.
Probably, but that's just terrible. Oh, that just
I
reminds
mean-
me, yo, just shout out to our quick sponsor for today, Bad Dragons Dragon Dildos.
This is
Yo,
staying
quick
in the.
shout out to our boy Jay, editing this podcast.
Yeah, Jay,
Yeah.
put a picture of yourself and your tags.
Yeah,
Put a picture
Yeah,
of
that's him
Omer
right there.
in F3.
Good lad.
Yeah.
yeah, love that boy.
Show us.
Put a picture of Omer in F3.
Yeah, put a picture of Armor too, and say he's a bad lad.
Hey, why
Yeah.
you so
And also, like, edit in a quick picture of just, like, Eric doing the Dougie.
Fucking terrible. This is so shit.
This is such a bad podcast.
Like we came in like, oh, we're gonna do all this. We gotta get so much done. It's like, hey, we're on topics
halfway
after
through.
5 fucking minutes.
We're halfway through the topics.
Oh my god, man.
Listen, okay, anyway, for people who don't know, Tifu was a former FaZe member who apparently was just, very upset because of his FaZe contract, and as a result,
Release a
tried to
contract.
leave and sue FaZe. Now, his dad, very interesting guy, has a vision. He has a plan. He has a dream for the future.
This just sounds more like a newscast than just a podcast.
Welcome to the Philip DeFranco podcast.
Yeah, anyway, this man wants to basically create a streaming station filled with Chinese female streamers because they take up 90% of the streaming industry in China.
Well, no shit.
Jesus. Well, oh my god.
What part about that?
Anyway,
So he wants to just enslave a bunch of Chinese ladies?
basically, he's like
just wants to
he's
be-
importing a bunch of Chinese women to work in
Fucking
his.
importing? They're not
literally-
products.
He
He's
literally wants to
basically
be
treating them
Chinese
like
mafia.
products. He's creating like a Twitch sweatshop. That's literally what he said he's gonna do.
Oh my god.
And he's like
Twitch
talking to.
fucking-
He said this on a podcast. And he's like talking to this guy. And he's like, everyone thinks China's behind us, but they're actually ahead of us because Apple sends their iPhones to China, and so the Chinese engineers know about the functionalities of the iPhone before it is even released.
To those who are curious, I'm losing a standard, so 3v3 standards, losing right now.
Yeah.
You're playing bed.
No, I'm playing Rocket League. I'm about to get on the board though.
Why are you playing?
'Cause it's a good game,
Yeah,
So
but I'm
what
losing.
y'all
so
think about this man?
yeah. I
This
think
man's
I'm
dead.
gonna play Portal 2
I
real
mean,
quick.
he's kind of fucking crazy, but I
I
mean,
mean, if he pulls it off, good for
if
him.
he's just a fucking boomer looking for clout. Let's be
Yeah,
honest. That's
I like how the
what
guy
he
who was
is.
like listening to him, he was like, "Yeah, you're right."
The guy had the same exact face like the entire
Yeah.
time.
I mean, for people like that, it's kind of interesting because like that happens with Joe Rogan a lot, with like on podcasts where like the host will just smile and nod and agree to anything the guest says and not really challenge them because they're not prepared to challenge them. So
Yeah.
they'll just kind of go on with whatever they say,
Also, sometimes they just don't want
regardless
to
of
be
it.
rude because you got this guest. You don't want to like just fucking like, yell at them or like call them they're stupid. I mean, if I had a guest like that, I would call them stupid because that's just pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, because they're your guests. You can't really treat them poorly. Otherwise, other people aren't going to want to come on if they know their ideas are going to be challenged or their opinions are going to be fucked over. It's like, I don't know, really a good example of it happening because it doesn't. Most of the big podcasts, if they want to stay in business and want to get those guests on, don't really do much to challenge their guests.
Yeah.
Well
I mean,
said.
it's just because it's just common courtesy. But like again, that was just stupid. My-
Oh, Rip
He's
Frank!
He's like,
Oh my God.
he's just. I don't know. Like his dad is just wild.
Viewers, yes, we are doing this on Discord.
Frank just leaves and comes back. My dad.
I'm hopping on Bed Wars.
Yo.
Let's go.
Yo,
Yo, Frank, wait,
Bed
wait, wait,
Wars.
Frank. Tell us about your dad real quick.
Which one?
Both of you.
Well, that
What?
that already says a lot. But, just with both of them, I guess.
My real
Whichever
dad,
one.
he's a cool dude, but and then my stepdad, I mean, he's cool, but like we just don't get along together.
Is it
Is it because he's piping your mom?
Yeah,
Only one man can
It's
hit
not
that
funny.
shit.
yeah. I mean, I always like snitching my mom.
Also, for, like, the
Dad, won't
five-
give me the credit card again.
For the 5 people listening to this, Frank, Bro.
Shut the fuck
Bro,
up.
bro, oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Bro, even his grandma's a baddie.
Dude, fact.
Zero cap.
Family
Zero
of
cap.
cuties. Family of cuties, bro. It's insane.
Bro,
Insane.
Man, if this podcast ever gets popular, they're gonna be searching for my mom and shit. Nah, man.
Bro, I remember Frank posted a photo of his mom on his Instagram, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I like how like Christopher never likes my post, but like the one that I had with my mom, he liked it.
Chris, are you kidding?
You see,
Chris, come.
he laughs it up.
The way you laugh is so
Of course it's not true, guys. Come on.
so unnerving.
It's like hearing a serial killer laugh before they sharpen their knife.
Listen, bro, it's just what happens.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
plan it. It just happens.
It
Yeah, it just
I don't
happened.
care.
Bro, it just
Full
like,
happened
yeah,
being my
let me
feet,
tell
I
you.
don't
Let me
know.
tell you a story. But like last summer camp I ever went, right? I was like 9, and bro, like the older kids, right? The only reason why they talked to me was because like they said my mom was hot.
Gaining clout because of your hot mother.
Yeah, bro. Man. Oh,
That
man.
is,
I've had people like that in my life just like hang out because their mom's fucking hot.
Yeah, I
Frank,
don't know, like-
can I come over real quick? I just want to, just
Yeah,
hang
bro.
out, you know?
Just trying to get my dick wet, if you know what I'm saying.
That is quite literal.
That is not.
Yeah.
Bro, you literally
not
told
much
me,
not
you
to
told
get
me
there.
that you want to fuck my mom. All right.
Trying to ring the old bell.
Yeah,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
you know.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's talk about
Something else.
Yeah. So
Bro,
let's, see,
let's talk about.
It's next on the list.
Yeah, what's next on the list? Hold on.
Yo, what's up with that Slazo guy? Hold on,
He
what's
just
up with
doesn't
that?
want
What's up with this Lazo guy?
Frank just doesn't want to talk about his mom anymore. All right.
I wouldn't blame him.
Let's talk
I
about
mean,
your
she's
mom.
hot.
No, please, I don't.
Yo, let's talk about Actually, let's just get past that. Let's not.
let's
Actually.
talk about.
Let's move on.
Let's talk about.
Let's not
brain
Anyway,
talk.
brain
so
break.
this is a we got a very very interesting story that's occurring over the span of a few months. So,
Few months, a couple of days, you mean, right?
No, it was a few months.
Uh,
Anyway, so for what basically happened was there was a young boy by the name of Slazo at the age of 16, and he engaged in a relationship with a girl named Che, and
Bummer.
what?
I don't think his real name is Slazo.
Listen, we don't care if his name is like Michael or something. I don't care.
British blonde guy.
Anyway, he's not. I don't think is he British?
Pretty sure, right?
Is he
I don't
blonde?
know.
They all fucking are in that
Who knows?
community.
Honestly,
That
yeah.
makes a lot of sense if you use.
But back to what I was saying, right? So basically, what happened was he engaged in a very sexual relationship with this girl. You know, it was very a lot of stuff that they both regret. And what happened was Che came out with a twit longer stating that Slazo has abused her and raped her.
Che being the 14-year-old girl.
Yes. So basically, when she came out with this,
And how old was he at the time?
16.
16.
All right. That
It's-
already is kind of
It's fine. It's fine.
kind of.
That's like borderline. Like okay, I guess. I mean, he was just 16. You know.
They're underage,
Teetering.
so it's fine.
Maybe the birthdays were weird. Who knows? I mean, it's just
Yeah.
Anyway, basically, what happened was when she came out, she got a lot of support, and then Slazo took a big hit. I mean, this man, it came out that he basically raped this girl, right? So that's like really bad. Except what happened was
What
Shay got exposed
However,
for lying about the entire situation and posting cut
Jokes.
out screenshots that were even what's it called, confirmed by people from her party as jokes, right?
yeah, there were jokes.
They were confirmed by I'm Alex as they were jokes, right?
And then he said, "Oh, there were jokes."
Oh, I'm Alex.
Oh, I'm Alex and they're jokes. Anyway,
I'm brothers butter.
so and they were all cut screenshots. They were all also out of context. So basically, she was lying about the entire situation. And what happened was,
What was she trying to gain from this?
that's the thing.
she's
No one knows
clout.
what you could gain.
I
There's
think-
literally
I
nothing
mean,
she could
okay,
gain.
Yeah, it's literally.
think about it.
You
It's
can't
the
even get
commentary
clout though,
community.
because it's gonna only last like a few days, and like okay, whatever.
Yeah, but
And
it's
then
the
no one
If
commentary.
it's something, then it
All they
might
do.
turn.
I don't know, but like the thing is, the people from her side, the people who supported her, there was many people, but like the big players were Dolan Dark, King Ani, I'm Alex, Hyojin, who's like the most toxic person.
That's
and, several other people, right? That weren't really. I mean, there's a lot of people.
Hold up, guys. Hold up.
What's
Can we
up?
just talk about Amalek's bottom lip? Like, look at that shit,
What the fuck? He looks like a fucking vampire.
bro.
Why is his face like so?
I'm Alex. May
Like,
actually
like
be a vampire.
it's so uneven.
Yo, what was that movie about vampires? Vampire? Oh fuck.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah.
Vampire movies.
Not gonna lie,
Oh,
I
fuck,
would
boys.
I would be very scared if I was like anywhere near I'm Alex.
Yo, he came out
He's a
from
very
fucking
slimy guy.
Castlevania.
I mean, he looks like he's 5'2".
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
He looks like an e-boy. He looks like one of those edgy e-boys that wears like oversized hoodies.
I like the good
Yeah,
ones though. Like, he
like
wears,
that.
he wears
has, like-
fucking hoodies
It
and
has the
basketball
sleeves-
shorts.
He has the
Yo,
sleeves
yo,
like
but
over
anyway,
past his
He
hands.
he looks like one of those Minecraft skins that have like the hair on the side.
He looks like one of the Minecraft pedophiles, like Lion Maker. Remember that
Honestly, he
shit?
probably is. I'm waiting for him. To
I
get
have no
exposed for
clue
that.
what either of you were talking about.
Oh my god. Lion Maker was a few years ago a guy who got exposed for being a pedophile as a Minecraft YouTuber.
I feel like there's a
Bro,
lot.
being-
Of
Not
being
dating
That's a
Minecraft
lot, that's a
YouTuber is
lot.
There's a
worst
lot of
yeah,
those.
there's multiple of this.
Yeah.
Like sexting a 13-year-old.
Yo, being a Minecraft YouTuber is the worst thing. See, dude?
all of them are
They're-
like so washed up now.
Yeah.
Some of them are like kind of finding their way again. I feel like not the same people, but like a new group.
Well, that's
I
because
don't know.
Minecraft's making just a comeback in general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Minecraft
is.
Monday, if you haven't seen.
Yeah, we're to
Minecraft Monday.
We're
Be sure to check out Minecraft
we're to
Mondays.
PewDiePie and James.
Yeah,
Charles playing
we're sponsored
zombies.
by them too.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Minecraft Mondays.
They said if we get at least 10 views on this, that we can be
Yeah,
on
we
their
can
So
We
eat
we're
can
gonna
tonight.
say pie.
We get food tonight.
Yeah, we actually get to eat. We get to come out of the chamber.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the story. So what happened was after getting exposed for all that, they then instead of actually like apologizing because the evidence there was like irrefutable evidence proving that they lied about it and there was a lot more because basically from Slazo's side was the relationship was very sexual and he wasn't like a good boyfriend at all, but it was also a relationship from where he was 16 and he obviously it just wasn't too much of a substantial relationship. And like she lied about a lot of stuff, like him forcing her to like, do stuff in like a movie theater and stuff. But the screenshots proved that, she was
What
the one who
movie
actually
were
came
they
up with the
seeing,
idea. What?
Yeah, that's
What
very
movie were
important.
they seeing?
I don't.
Toy
It
Story
was
4.
like
This is
that's not
YouTube.
even out yet.
It's not?
His
No, not when this
ex-girlfriend
happened. They're
sounds
not
like one of
still
those.
16
Oh,
or
when-
14. Anyway,
Never mind.
Maybe they were seeing like
hold on. I need
they
to-
were they're seeing like Ready Player One and they're like, damn, this movie fucking sucks.
Hold on, let me pull up a very interesting photo that proved that nothing that actually happened was forced. So basically, there's a photo of Slazo and Shay at a restaurant. She's just giving him head, and he's just not even doing anything.
Yo,
Bruh,
His hands
her
are
head is
What'd he
too
do?
high up. Unless his dick's like 2 feet long,
There's no
he's
way.
gonna-
Yeah, that's not real.
Apparently,
Yeah.
that's the context of that image. Maybe she's going back up.
yo,
Is she like
that reminds
sucking
me.
the Dorito dust off the tip?
Bro, that's the next maneuver that I'm trying to do.
Yo, is that some Kama Sutra?
Yeah,
That
so
reminds me of,
basically
like-
after that, what happened was Dolan Dark tried really hard on multiple different platforms to like defend himself, but it was in like the worst way possible. He was basically saying stuff like Che has like no reason to like,
He did apologize
about
though,
this.
did he not?
he like it was very poor and like overdone. He even went on like Twitch streams like saying that like half-heartedly apologizing. He's like, I mean, I wasn't making assumptions. There was like blah blah blah, like good reasons why she didn't go to police for like this. Basically saying that like because no one believed her for the thing. That's like why she like
I feel
she
like-
was so hard for her to come out with it.
I feel like considering he was relatively torn between groups because he does have a lot of connections and a lot of people he gets along with. I can understand finding it difficult to pick a side in that situation if
I mean-
you're that close with that many people.
Comparatively, like compared to like the rest of the group, he did the least. But I mean, he's still like pretty much at fault for this situation, especially because he was also like
I
part of
guess.
like her coming out these false rape accusations. I mean, that's
I
just
mean,
a thing that you need to
considering his influence.
understand. Yeah. Sorry.
Who was that? Who was that?
I was crying for
Anyway.
help. They're holding us hostage.
Yeah, facts.
Bro,
Hey guys, I'm dying.
We're not here because we want to be. Almer just
Yeah,
like
we're-
has us at gunpoint.
Make sure you blink in a certain order.
Yeah.
Or else I'm pulling the trigger. All right. Anyway. Sorry.
Holy fuck, guy, are you good?
your mom's calm down.
Yo, if y'all got asbestos, let's go.
I think very important disclaimer real quickly is
My
this
other
it's
best
currently
question.
1:30 a.m. None of us are sane.
No one wanted this.
No one.
No one did, but we had to.
No
Anyway,
one.
Do we
people
really
were
need
also
to say
making
the
very
time?
hypocritical claims, like
Such as what?
I'm glad you
Shay,
asked.
Like
What?
very basically, Che just like constantly talking about like things that like he did when he was a lot younger and like holding that back to him like right now, right? However, I got a very very interesting screenshot that people found.
That kind of looks fake.
No, it's real. It's confirmed real.
There's no
Cheese,
way.
cheese.
Ah!
Even still, is that like that incriminating?
That's
That's racist.
I mean, yeah, but it's no.
Yo, that was in 2019. Damn.
Like comparatively, when
I mean,
we're arguing
it's-
about
it's
potential
normal. It's 2019.
sexual abuse,
I mean, as
I
close
don't know
not
if
as
the
bad,
N-word's
but that's
comparative
just,
to
like,
sexual abuse.
That's
Wait,
true,
it's-
but I still
it's
just like
2019.
very very
It's
like
normal.
that's just funny.
It maintained by comparison.
Wait,
Now,
wait.
the
What
thing
was the
is-
sensence before that one?
We live in a
We
society.
really don't.
We live in a society.
We do.
N-word.
It's like the most like unorganized shit. Okay, anyway, but like after like the entire thing, Che stayed quiet, but she definitely knows about everything because people are seeing her like liking shit on Twitter and stuff. So she knows about it,
Yeah.
she just chooses not to respond. Very interesting. Now here's the biggest player of them all, Hyojin, who has been exposed for being a very toxic person, even abusing her old roommate's dog.
Yeah,
Although those kind of claims have been disputed by several people too.
yeah.
They're all
that,
people who are quote unquote super
This
like,
picture
who
right
apparently
here?
know about it.
Yeah,
I
but they're
don't.
all,
I
like,
mean,
very
I
close
kind
to
of
her.
trust a kind of war.
Yeah,
I don't know,
this,
but in response to that, Hyojin stated that the claims were racist because she's Korean, and in response to her saying that they're racist,
Fresh
people
cut.
found this screenshot. Of her.
Oh,
That is, I
no.
believe that. That was her type of humor, like when, like 2015. Like I remember that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically this screenshot reads out, "No, you stupid fucking N-word. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You are the worst person I've ever spoken to. I'll be falling in the toilet, you backwards ass-eating self-human centipede N-word looking ass Canadian beaver teeth looking at has shit head. Get a life in the sewers and make a living off the drinking the cancer leaking out of your colon. Love tunnel, you dirty sand N-word."
And that screenshot says today. So this is either really old and somehow still high res, or recent, or fake. And I'm leaning towards either the first or the third.
Honestly, it's just very, very funny. And the thing is, she addressed the dog claims, but she has not addressed the false rape allegation claims.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very
None of them are, and I think that's kind of their goal.
yeah. No, but the thing is also going back to both I'm Alex and Hyojin, screenshots also came out of them like plotting in group chat to spread this like word to like many different people, and then also like stating that they just want to run Slazzo straight to the ground, which is like really, really scummy considering they're supposed to be like really close friends with him.
Agree.
Oh, silent.
I thought you were gonna keep going.
It's just the entire situation is messed up, you know.
No, it's not messed up. I'm Alex. It's just a fucking snake.
He's just a bitch. It's just, I mean, you can never trust. I mean, he looks like a snake. I mean, just look at him.
He's a fucking snake.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. No matter how close I am with any of you,
Yeah. You know
y'all ever
the
try to
lizard
falsely
guy from
accuse someone
Spider-Man?
of rape, I'm not backing your ass up.
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
not.
Like,
You
that's
shouldn't,
stupid.
what?
That's
I'm
just
never
stupid.
talking
You shouldn't do that with anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you
No,
know
but
the
some people are
lizard
gonna
guy?
be like, "Yo, homies gotta
Spider-Man?
cover each other's
That's
ass."
so
Nah,
stupid.
nah,
Fuck
nah,
no, I'm not going
nah,
down with
nah,
this
nah,
shit.
nah.
I am not going
if
down
you,
with this
if
shit.
you do something that's just bad, it's just straight up wrong. I'm not helping you out, bro.
That is way
Look
too
at
far.
look at the man's mustache.
I mean, I think you can't really say that until the context, but I agree with the sentiment.
Yeah. I'm dying.
Yo, wait, have you
So
seen
I wouldn't
him with the
really,
beer?
I wouldn't really accuse anyone anyway.
Yo, have you seen him? Have you seen him with the beer?
What?
The what?
Beer.
What
Beer?
about beer?
No, have you seen him with one
What?
on? Oh no,
Have you seen an alien?
no, have you seen him? I'm Alex with a beer.
Oh, with a
With
beard.
a beard.
Oh, I think I
no.
have. Yeah.
Oh Jesus, ew!
He looks like a fucking.
He looks like a pedophile.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for a lot of people when they have like fucking baby hairs on their
Yeah,
face.
it's
They
like
look
it's like wispy.
they look
Not
like
gonna
they
li-
shave their pubes and tape it.
He looks
He
a
looks like
lot
Critical.
like.
Bro, him with the beard looks like a random sim.
Sim.
Honestly,
like a
Jimmy's gonna have
he just.
a lot of this, and I feel bad.
He really is just like
Look what I found.
a 1990s like rock mom. Don't know.
Mom
Yeah, he looks like a mom.
with the beard.
Yeah.
Look what I
Not even
found.
a hot
I mean, I guess.
I don't know
There's
about
an old
that.
picture of him.
That's not real. Ew. He looks like
Is that
fucking.
like a giant Twix
Is
with
that a
like
shit? Is that a shit?
That turd.
That's a shit.
He's
I
greasy
can
as a-
feel the
I mean, I
grease.
can't say anything. When I was
through
younger,
the
I was
image.
greasy as hell too. But like,
No, but look at the cake. That's not a cake. That's a poop.
how fucking big is your shit? For it to look like that.
Hacking a Whopper.
Facts.
man's just a wildin' out here. Ah! Yo, in other very very important news, at San Diego Comic-Con, they announced some movies that are
Yeah.
coming out
Like
for
what?
Marvel.
Like
What if
What?
the movie?
The best movie ever. Marvel's What If.
What if? No, what I think it is gonna be is just like a crazy story. That's it.
Yeah, but
That was okay.
No, like I mean like I don't know like Wolverine being a vampire or some shit like that.
I guess.
What?
I don't know, but what I'm really hyped for are Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, because you know Doctor
Yeah,
Strange,
yeah.
he's just the best doctor ever. I mean, dude,
Yo,
imagine
fuck
him doing a
Doctor
prostate
Strange. I'm
exam.
on here with Doctor Stone, bro.
Dude, enough with your weeb ass shit. Oh my god. Oh
No,
my
bro,
god. Yeah,
I'm excited for Blade.
Oh, Blade's gonna be so fire. But
He
dude,
got the fucking good actor.
Thor: Love and Thunder, bro, dude.
That sounds like a porn title.
It
Yeah,
does. Like, what were they
have you seen
thinking
the
when they
new
made that
the new
name?
trailer for
What were they
Watchmen?
thinking?
Have you seen the new trailer for Watchmen?
No. Who keeps up with
Shit,
the Watchmen?
weird. Huh?
Keeps up with the Watchmen?
You're not watching Watchmen?
No.
Really? What the fuck? Alright.
Is that with Dr. Manhattan or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, they have a
The new
TV show
show.
for that?
Yeah, I mean, they're making a new show.
This would be so ass.
No, I mean the comic is one of the best comics ever created.
Well, yeah, that's because
Are
it's a
they
parody
still doing
comic. You can't,
Agents of
keep it in
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
the movie. What?
I don't think so.
Are they still doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the TV show?
I really don't know.
That's an ass show.
That shit was so bad.
Therefore, no.
Yeah.
Didn't the guy from Avengers died and then like got revived in that show?
Wait, what?
The special agent.
Coulson?
Yeah, who got killed in the first Avengers.
Y'all
love
call
you.
me a weeb and shit, but y'all fucking straight up losers.
I don't even
Talking
want to
about-
hear it, bro.
Talking
You're
about
talking about
some
that
video games.
Kyoto
Yeah.
animation, like studio being burned down. You make a fucking anime reference.
I wonder
That's not JoJo.
You absolute weeb.
I gotta tell you guys this. I'm fucking in my underwear.
you're
What?
I'm about to go feral.
Underwear, bro. He's in his underwear.
Are
I
we
got no
not
pants,
all?
I got no shirt. I got no shoes.
I'm not, bro. I'm wearing
Yo,
pants right now.
Yeah, facts.
You want to say
we talk
anything?
about
I'm actually butt ass naked right now.
Double cheeked up on
cheeks
Sunday.
out?
Double cheeked up on a Saturday
Yo, I'm
night.
scratching my balls right now.
Yo, Moon the Mooncast. Oh, also, we should probably say why we call it this.
Yeah. Whose
Henry
genius
is-
idea was
Caked up. That's all I can say, bro. He's got the
That's-
wagon. My man, he's got the rump, bro.
Yo, should we?
But
Yeah,
also
please put it-
because
should
put
we
it on
show
the video right now.
picture?
yeah,
Let's show the picture.
the
it's,
picture right
it's also
now.
because it's currently nighttime. It is 12:30 my
Blur the
time,
face.
1:30 y'all's. So
Y'all's. This man said y'all's.
I don't
Yo,
know.
Harry,
you
wait,
all-
you still in your car?
all's time. What?
You still in the car?
Yeah, I'm still in the car.
You enjoying it?
It's
Is that a
very
nice scent?
nice.
It's a
I
nice
know if
little
I know if I go inside, I'll get my ass beat by people in my house. So
Wait, you're
Honestly,
not
just
in the
fight
car?
back. Dude,
Oh,
I don't
that-
understand that, you know? Just
You
like,
steal the car and drive far away.
yeah.
That is an option.
Just
But
drive forward.
also, drive forward.
Yo, just come down here to Florida. I'll take you.
Bro, ain't nobody go to Florida willingly unless they're staying at like.
I know.
I won't make it. It's too hot.
Hey, no, I'm not gonna
Florida's
say
It's
gonna
currently,
sink
like-
in like a few years.
Bro,
It's
it's,
like
literally
100
it was literally
degrees.
108 degrees today in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you mean. It's too
Yeah. Heat wave, honestly.
Florida's
It's like I
like
think
90.
half the country's like at 95 plus.
Yo, word to heat waves, bro.
It was like 100. Real feel was like 102, and the humidity was.
Someone's
fucking
using their stand, the
crazy
sun.
today.
You know the sun from like Super Mario 3?
Oh, they're gonna say from fucking Teletubbies with the baby face on.
Bro, imagine if that was real. You just fucking wake up every morning, you look out the window, you
I
see some
would
fucking
be
baby face
very much
staring right at you.
uncomfortable.
If it made a noise.
I'll just commit suicide, man. Like, no cap.
Honestly, bro. And that shit's what if that shit's just crashing into the earth?
Yo, what happens if like he cries? Like, what happens?
Yeah, bro.
Does the
That's,
sun just like go out and does it start like raining from the sun?
Yeah, what the fuck?
dude, that's got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember the vacuum from Teletubbies?
No.
Also,
the vacuum, yes.
Yeah, bro.
The blue one, yeah.
you guys want to talk about this now? Next podcast, the Double XL freshman list.
Why would we talk
what?
about that?
Who the fuck cares about that?
I don't know.
Who's caring?
Really, the only
It's
people
a-
that
it's
care
an-
about that are like the head ass kids in high
it's a
school.
cur-
That, like they're waiting for Supreme drops every day in lunch.
I
Straight
mean,
up, I don't think anyone's cared about the XXL freshman like since like 2016.
it's a current event. It's a trending topic. That's kind of what we cover. So.
You know what's more important? Animal abuse.
Yeah, no, it
Yo,
fell off when like
Alinity?
Blue Pump went like, yo.
Hyojin Choi.
Quick segue.
Quick segue. Alinity, popular Twitch streamer for showing her wonderful personality.
Fuck that bitch.
She's also famous because she tried to
And
as
for
she
a quick
states,
word from our sponsors.
copy strike. She tried to copy strike PewDiePie, and
Yo.
Oh, yeah, I
obviously
remember
didn't go
that.
well. Yeah, she was that
Yo,
girl.
I
with
can't
the
believe
stick in
how
her
she's
hand.
not banned.
Yeah, it's really surprising. But she's been caught abusing her cat. She's fucking playing Apex Legends. Her cat walks in front of the monitor. She just grabs it and fucking throws it behind her.
Yo, you know the cannon from Super Mario 64?
Yeah.
Yo, she was literally the cannon.
Facts, bro. She fucking tossed that shit so hard. And she like didn't care. She continued playing the game. She's just on that grind. And then there was another time where she just took a sticker and just shoved it in her cat's face. Just pressing down on it.
Yo, like the skull, like
That-
his
that
head
ain't
went inside
shit,
his
bro.
body.
Bro, with my cat, bro, I'd throw it at the wall. I want to see how hard it can hit it.
We probably jump on
Chris, you can't. You know there's a TOS, right?
That's typical. That's how humans do it, right?
We're
No,
gonna
but-
get banned.
The thing is, she also almost killed her cat. Because what she did, which is also just like really disgusting too, but she put vodka in her mouth and then just kissed her cat.
And the fucking
Aw.
cat almost fucking.
I mean,
On the
To
mouth.
To be fair,
Bro, I
How
think
do
the
you-
cat went like
She
brain
like
dead.
just
I think.
took her cat and started trying to like make out with it with vodka in her
Yo,
mouth.
I think the
I
cat.
mean, to be
went,
fair,
like,
people smoke
brain
around
dead.
animals, so like.
Okay, and that's still animal abuse.
Yeah, we're not trying to say that's good either, guys.
I know. I'm
And,
just
the
saying,
thing
like,
is,
it's not.
vodka
anything
could actually kill a cat.
currently
It's
taboo.
wild.
You kill a human.
Wait, look, hold on.
I
Let
think
me
that's
find the
true.
clip.
I mean, I guess a human too.
Um,
Yeah, but we're to
yo, how you spell her name?
I don't even
Where
know.
can I find it?
Yo. Ugh.
You said she got a nice personality, right?
You gotta.
A wonderful personality, actually. Oh, okay. So very, very important. So on Hyojo's post, she posted a photo of herself, right, just posing, and then her ants are in there. So I'm like, those are the hands you used to throw the dog because Lindy has those dog throwing accusations that we did before.
Capabilities.
And these guys like white knighted her so hard. Some guy stated, and I quote, "There's no real proof except he said she said." She did backstab Slazzle, yes, but a lot of other things didn't have much proof to them. Maybe I'm wrong, and that person was completely right. I don't know. All I'm saying is that unless there's actual proof that she did or didn't, there isn't much of a point blaming anyone. I mean, I guess like he's not like entirely like defending her, but like still.
Imagine getting
it's kinda
butthurt
true.
about a joke.
Yeah, I mean it's just a joke.
Jesus.
But I mean, because multiple people have like confirmed like otherwise. Like there's people who have confirmed that like who are like saying that like she didn't, but they're also like all close friends of Hyojo or Hyojo whatever.
Hyojo.
So,
Hyojin.
like,
Jojo.
Same thing, but so like it kind of makes sense for them to defend her, but there's also other proof of like what's it called, from other
Bro,
also
look at
really
the
reliable
cat.
sources stating it. Wait, we got a photo of the cat. Look at that.
What kind
That's
of
like,
cat is it?
why would you do that? I don't know.
Oh, it's precious,
nice
but then
cat,
she's
it's a
so
nice cat.
mean.
I don't know why anyone would do that to a cat.
Enderman.
Yeah,
Cat
but
fucking like-
also, like, people have confirmed that, like, Yojin's just a horrible person in general and very toxic, so I mean.
Yo, Eric, how's
Wait,
your Bed Wars game?
Hold up, didn't she
I
like
lost and
marry
I just
the
gave up.
Canadian guy?
You know, Alinity married a Canadian guy to get Canadian citizenship.
Yeah, yeah.
and
It's
then
not my
they got
night.
divorced.
Should we do story time now?
So.
Yeah, let's have some story times. Anybody got some funny stories?
Yeah,
Alright,
let me
who wants
tell
to
you
go
a story.
first?
I got
Yeah.
a good
So this
story.
one time.
Alright, Frank.
So,
Okay, guys, get this.
This one time at band camp,
So this one time.
forgot water and I was dying. It was really hot.
fuck.
I feel like that's
Unfortunately.
unironic.
Hold on,
It's
I
let me
mean,
not.
tell you
that
a
stuff
story.
does happen. Dead ass.
So
It's
one
very
day,
true.
right? I was in school, and you know, I was in Spain at that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the bathroom, you know, to take a piss.
Mhm.
And then I opened the door, and I see this guy taking a piss. I'm like, oh shit, he didn't lock the door. I'm like, oh my bad. So I close it, and he goes, nah, it's fine. He opens it, turns around with his pants down, and goes, we all got dicks.
We all got
What?
dick.
And then smiles at me.
What?
How old was he? How old was he?
I don't know.
What does
I
he
was like
mean?
7.
He doesn't.
I was 7.
No shit, that doesn't make it okay.
What did he mean? I don't get it.
Hey, it's okay.
Hello,
we all
officer.
got digs here, guys. No problem. That is
Oh my
insane.
Philosopher at the age of 7.
Bro, people
Sharing
are
is caring,
wild.
bro.
Dude, one time I was in Times Square, you know, New York City, right? I walk out the H&M store. I turn to my right, and I see this.
H&M.
I see this
Oh my
buff, you know, African American man, you know, with no shirt, a jacket, a Terminator mask, his pants like sagging so low you could like almost see his dick, right? And he's just doing fucking, he's
Why
doing
almost,
he's doing
bro?
he's doing bicep curls to EDM music, facing like the tower, like right next to it. It was so surreal, dude. I was like, I just couldn't tell if I was
Half
just, like
convinced
dreaming.
it was a dream.
It was like at 1 a.m. too, so I'm just like, what the fuck,
Why are you just walking
Why
around
are you
at
at Times
H&M at
Square
1
at 1
a.m.?
a.m.?
dude?
Yeah, go
It's
to
so
H&M.
Why
fun
was
at 1
he?
a.m. What do you mean? It's so fun at 1 a.m. Like nighttime New York is just the best.
Why are we here at 1 a.m.?
Why are we here? Why are we
No,
here in
no.
general?
Oh look, Jason's typing.
Why are we here?
Jason's typing.
But I got a good
Look.
story.
Let's hear it.
He's racing.
So, first of all, this is a minor thing, but the one time at band camp thing, friend of mine deep throated a popsicle because someone dared him to do it, and he just threw up all over the football field.
Ew.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something that my friend Fernando told me on the beginning of the year. So it's one of his stories. So he went to the bathroom, right? And like he was taking a shit, and then he just heard like this really angry guy coming, and like banging at the doors and being like, "Yo, where you at, pussy?" And then opens the door from like one of the bathrooms, like the toilets.
Why is it always in the bathroom?
I don't know. Oh wait,
You
but, like,
bad
What kind
bathroom
of people are you like
experience.
meeting in the bathroom, bro?
No,
I
but
met
opens the
Snoop
door,
Dogg in
right?
the bathroom.
And this dude taking a shit in the bathroom screams, right? That's what he told me. And then the guy just started beating the shit out of him. And then the guy getting beat.
Literally, bro, he's on the toilet taking a shit and getting his ass beat.
No. Hold on.
What are you gonna do?
Why didn't he just start
Wait,
shitting on the
wait,
guy
can't
beating him
stand
up?
up.
Wait. And then like the guy, to like defend himself, he didn't like fight back. Instead, he fucking said, "Fuck me, daddy. Come on."
No.
No!
Honestly, that's pretty smart. That's
And then
pretty
Wow,
smart.
shitty.
And then my
That
friend
wouldn't
Fernando-
stop me,
and
bro.
then he
That
told
made
me,
me go
right?
hard.
And then he told me like he hit him like twice, like 2 more times, and then left. Like he said, "Yo, nigga, get," and left.
Oh my gosh.
So funny.
But back to what I was saying earlier this week. I was at a Buffalo Wild Wings because this happens, and
Okay.
I just got some Buffalo Hot because I don't know, it's kind of thing. Do whatever. They put some shit in this. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was fucking me up pretty badly. And so I'm just like, I got water, which made it worse. And so I just start chugging. I chugged, I think, about 1.5 gallons of water, and wiped my mouth on so many paper towels. I almost drank from the sink when they weren't getting me my water.
Wait, this was
Fucking
a
bathroom.
buffet?
So at the end of it, what? No,
Buffalo
no,
Wild Wings,
no,
guys.
it was just a Buffalo Wild Wings. I was trying to finish
Uh-huh.
my fucking plate, but once it's all done, the waitress sees me breathing heavily and just gives me this look and says, "You want some milk?" And I just fucking But she fucking gives me this look, and I'm sitting there, my head on the back of my chair. I'm like, yes! And then she just walks away, doesn't say a thing, and about 15 minutes later, she comes with a fucking kid-sized jug of 1% milk. And I'm just like,
1%,
Thank
bitch,
you.
gonna give you a whole.
I drink skim. I don't know about y'all.
I'm curious why they
gross,
had
dude.
milk. Like,
Dude, I
what
drink
else do
some
they use milk
organic
for?
I mean,
milk,
I
bro.
get it
I'm
kind of.
Freaking
And then
idiot.
she just
They
like
just serve
puts,
milk?
I guess she just puts
Because
it on
it
the table and
nullifies
walks
the
away, and I just savior. And then I like drank about half of it, and I was fine by then, and I just put it in the grass and walked home.
So I can just order
let me
milk.
tell some about my friend Pavel.
Is this involve the bathroom?
No, there's nothing about bathroom.
Yeah, so I was in
Don't
the
bother.
bathroom, and this guy was just fucking going
Yeah,
at
yeah,
it in the stall.
alright.
Going,
So this guy Pavel,
This guy
right?
tried to fuck the sink.
He was a senior last year, my sophomore year, right? We were friends, right? And then he told me that like, in the beginning of the year, right, of senior year, he fucked the girl, right? And then like a fucking month later, the girl became fucking transgender.
Dude.
Yo, so does that make him gay?
No,
No.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
no, it just means that, you know,
But like we started calling him Gaginator.
Oh my god.
What?
Chris, Eric, you guys got stories?
bro, I just
Yo,
realized
Aubrey,
something that happened in
tell
the
one of your
bathroom.
stories.
Alright, so I'm in the bathroom with my friend Dan, right? And, you know, we're just, you know, we took our...
Should you really use real names?
Chris, you want to tell
It
him the
doesn't
story
matter, it's
about
a generic
Jackson
name.
in the
Anyway.
bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about bathroom stories now. Anyway, so you know, I'm in the bathroom with my friend Dan, right? We're we're at an amusement park, you know. We're already, you know, enjoying our time, you know, taking a piss, you know, just typical
Together, of
bathroom
course.
shit, you know. I'm washing
Did
my
you guys
hands.
cross streams?
Of course, you know, we use the same
course.
urinal, you know, we're up to no good, you know.
To no good.
Held
Anyway,
each
Yeah.
other.
One day I want to take a shit on a urinal. One day, like before I
One-
die.
that
Why
happened
think
is that
that's
in,
a-
why is
in
that
my
your aspiration?
that happened in my elementary school. Some like kid from the special ed
Some
class took a shit.
kid named Kyle.
he took a shit in the urinal, and every one of the 5th grade boys got blamed for it, and we all got like lunch detention. Anyway,
No.
back to the story I was talking about. So
Yo.
we notice a fan in the bathroom, right? So we then decide, hey, you know what'd be really funny? Let's just go to the fan and just scream into it, right? So we're screaming our ass and go, "Rah!" But you know, with that fan thing, you know, so it's like cool, right? And then I turn around
Why you
and
farther?
I see this. What?
Why'd you move farther?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I had to check, make sure you know no one heard me because that was pretty loud. Anyway, uh, I turn around and there's just this Indian guy, and I'm like, oh shit, sorry, and he
Excuse
gives me
me,
like
pardon
this
me.
really weird smile. It's like, you know, like that half smirk that like shows like more like your upper teeth, and like the lips like curled. It was just like a very surreal experience. After that, I just booked it.
What did Dan do?
He just stayed in there because he didn't notice it, so I just
He was
dipped.
okay with it? He was just like, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah. So my friend Isaiah, right? He fucking smokes a lot of weed in school. So one day he went to the bathroom, and so like one of the special kids, right, taking a shit with the door open. And bro, he saw him naked. Bro.
Wait, some
So
kid was just
fucking-
straight up naked in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I like how
naked.
Frank wasn't talking for podcast, and now he's just got all these great stories. I love it.
Bro, that's me.
That's because he's from.
That's
a
me.
wild area.
That's me.
Yo, Chris, you have to tell the bathroom story. You have to.
Okay.
No, bro, Eric, fucking Chris, you gotta tell bathroom stories right now. ASAP.
Alright.
Facts.
So the kid Danny that Amr mentioned earlier, he's got a brother, right? He's got an older brother named Jackson.
Daniel.
So I'm hanging
What's your
out at their
last name,
house.
idiot?
You gotta blur that out, Jay.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
got-
hanging out at their house, right? Jackson goes, alright, I'm gonna go take a shower. Man's just up there for like an hour. I'm like, fuck, alright. What is this guy doing? I walk up to the bathroom door. I still hear the shower running. I go to see if the door's unlocked or not, so I can scare him or some shit, so that he would hurry the fuck up. So the door it was locked, but the door wasn't closed. So I just pushed the door open. I see this man's butt naked on the floor, jerking his pee. And then I walk away and I just sit on the steps for like a good 10 minutes just by myself, just contemplating what the fuck just happened. And you know what he tells me after when he gets out? I just nutted right before you walked in.
Wait, did he even have a shirt on?
No, he was butt ass naked on his bathroom floor.
Yo.
Did he have shoes?
Did he ask like, did you see it?
Yeah, he asked me if I saw his dick, and I was like, no, and I don't want to.
Did he have shoes on? Socks? Pants? Anything?
Why the
Yo, you
fuck
saw-
would he be wearing shoes in his bathroom?
Yo, you guys saw that video of that guy jerking off in the school bathroom on the floor?
What?
Whoa.
No, what?
It was funny. It's like,
Yeah, bro, you see that? You see the guy just having sex in like the middle of the parking lot, bro? That shit was so.
oh
funny.
yo,
Someone did that in school.
Yo, Omer, you know that in Valentine's school, like she were fucking right. Like, in the
Yo.
bathroom.
At my middle school, we were given Kindle Fire tablets. I don't know why, but some kid was fucking beating his dick to porn in middle school with his fucking Kindle Fire tablet, watching porn.
Watching porn.
Dude.
Wait, was it like at school?
Yes, at school in the school bathroom.
Dude, middle school was
yo.
wild. So like,
Yo, hold
Middle school was garbaggio, but
in
I
my
loved
math
it.
class, there was this guy. We'll call him
Oh,
Yvonne,
man.
right?
Oh yeah, we heard this story.
And there's this girl he had a crush on. You know, let's call her K, because she's we'll just call her K, right? And
Special
basically,
K.
what happened was this man had really strong feelings for her, right? And so what would
Strong
happen
feelings.
is he sat
Sudden
behind her in math
urges.
class. So when he got the opportunity, he would just start jerking it, like full on, like.
Should we just call this the masturbation episode?
Dude, this man, no, but like, here's the thing. He was just going raw, like no lotion, nothing, just going raw at it, right? And he would
Damn.
finish, right? Take his hand out of his pants, you know. He finishes. It's nasty.
And he
right?
licks it off. Yum, yum.
Bro, he just starts wiping his
Keep it
hand
in
on
the
his
system.
shirt, right?
Wait, Omer, hold
On
on.
his shirt.
Omer.
He would wipe it on his
Homer.
shirt, and the teacher would walk by, and he'd act like nothing happened.
Wait, Omer, wait, where were you in the classroom?
I was like all the way on like the other side, just like so like it was like weird. It was like kind of like a square with one side missing, and so
Yeah.
like instead of everyone facing forward, the people on like the two
So
parallel sides would face inwards, and he would and there's like an inward like it was like there's also a row in between it, right? So Kay would sit in the row in between.
Jay just like start drawing up a map of it.
Jay, can you animate? Yeah, animate the
so
stories, please. Thank you.
Basically, she was in the middle row, and then Yvonne was behind her in like the back row. So the thing is, I'm sitting on the side row, so I'm facing both of them. So I just see this man directly behind her going with the jerking motion with his hand, right? And we got those desks where you can like easily see what's under the desk, you know, right? So you see some movements going on, and let me tell you, like, I don't no disrespect to him, but there's not a lot of movement going on there.
Yo,
was
should we
middle
wrap this up
school.
soon? It's almost been like an hour.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
join though.
Eric, if you got a story,
I
then
don't.
maybe no.
Oh,
Damn, Eric.
Yo,
you
hold
boring.
on. Let me tell
I
you.
don't. I
let me tell
can't
you
say
one.
I've had very
Let me-
weird
let's
get one
encounters
last
in the
one in.
bathroom.
Let's get
So,
one last one. in.
It was 7th grade, right? And I was in our class, and there was this Puerto Rican guy, right, called Chris. He was
Are you
pretty
adding
cool,
me?
right? No, he's Puerto Rican.
so is Chris.
Yeah. Alright, so this guy, right, Chris, he's like, yo, Francisco, I'm hard as fuck. I'm gonna masturbate in the bathroom. I'm like, alright, go ahead. I don't know what
Why are so many people fucking beating their dicks? Oh,
No, wait. He goes
You
to the
horny on the
bathroom, right? He goes to the bathroom, right? Fucking masturbates, come bags. He got a bunch of cum in his hand. And he's like-
He didn't even
clean,
he didn't
clean
even
up.
wash it.
and then
Clean up.
he cleaned it up and, like on the bottom of the table. Like, you know.
This man didn't even feel like washing his hands. He just came
Yeah,
back with
yeah.
nut.
No,
A
he told
handful
me,
of nut.
no, he told
It's
me.
like
he
when you
told me-
get glue on your hand and you
No.
just peel it off.
He told me like someone came in the bathroom, right? And like he got scared, so he fucking.
He didn't
got
use the
in
toilet paper at least. Like, was he just doing it at the urinal?
Dude, standing.
Yo, he used his
God.
pants, bro.
God damn. Yeah, anyway, so that was actually before we try to end it, really important shout out to Jay, our
Yeah.
editor's roommate. We just
he's a
got
legend.
noticed that his roommate came into the room and he smashed, boys. So round of applause for him.
Wait, he
Yeah,
lost his
that man.
virginity though.
Yep.
Wait,
Let's go.
he lost his vid card?
Yeah.
All right,
Smash
fucking
man.
let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, let's go
Let's
in
get
the
some
group chat.
confetti on the screen. Got the entire, fucking fireworks. Yo, let's go.
Yo, Jason, add some confetti.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
Make sure the confetti's only purple.
yeah.
All right, go check.
Actually,
go
now
check,
change it to green.
wait,
Change it
wait,
to green.
go
Yeah.
check the
Now
link
make it
below
multicolored.
for
Bro, this
the,
man's ain't gonna do shit.
He's doing it right. Shut up.
We're very grateful for you, Jay.
Jay, I love
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Yo,
Thank
Jay, I
you
love
for
you.
Jay's
what
actually
you've
just
done.
the carrier of this podcast. It's really
Honestly.
shitty. This is so shitty, but like Jay's gonna make it better. 'cause
Yeah, it's gonna be bad, but we should have Dan on next time as like a guest
Yeah.
to tell us why he fucking was
Dan
butt
has
ass
so
naked.
many stories. Dude, okay. I'm just gonna leave this on that cliffhanger. Danny, all right. There's a story with
Regular
Danny,
show.
him being 7 years old, in an Old Navy with his dick out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait, no,
Alrighty.
wait, what?
Huh.
Anyway,
I'm
He
interested.
went. He
Wait,
was
wait,
in
no, no.
old Navy.
Yeah, I'm interested
jerking
too
off?
now too.
Yeah, I don't know either.
anyone who else is interested, you gotta wait for episode 2 of the Mooncast.
No, hold on. We
Okay.
should have
The
Crud.
Mooncast.
That's our first guest.
We'll have whoever. Anyway, so that was the episode. Thanks for tuning in. There'll be links down
I'm Eric.
below.
I'm Frank.
I'm Henry.
Bruh,
I'm
this just
Chris.
gonna be so bad.
Say
It's
your name.
only bad
Yo,
if you're
yo.
self-aware.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Chris,
before we go, let's just quickly
boys.
pop a photo of Henry's ass real quick. Let's go, man.